Okay, let's get started. So you first time here, you never be here, make sure you come, subscribe here. Dingo mtwana wabando sambo na kunjan. Let's get started. So first and foremost, they say here, question number 5, Jethro left 4/7 of his estate to his wife. Whoa, this guy, man, means, okay, listen. If you have something fully, okay, what is 6/6? 6/6 means equal to 1, means the whole thing. Or if you say 5/5 means the whole thing, because 5/5 means 1, means the whole thing. So this guy here, if he has left 4/7 to his wife, meaning initially he had 7/7. Okay, so Jeffrey had initial 7/7. So he had 7/7, means the whole thing, which is like a 1. And then he left 4/7 to his wife, means he minus 4/7. So this one went to his wife. So if you take 7, because the denominator are the same, so I'm going to write the same denominator, and they say 7 minus 4 equal to 3. So he left with 3/7 right now after he has given part of his estate to his wife. And then they say 1/4 of his to his granddaughter. Okay, and 1/4 to his granddaughter. Okay, there's something I forgot. 1/4 of his remainder. Here is supposed to be remainder here from the question. 1/4 of his remainder. Of his remainder. I hope you can see. No problem. 1/4 of his remainder. So what is of his remainder? This is what he left with. 3/7. So he take 1/4 and then he gave to his granddaughter. Okay. So now we're going to take 3/7 and then we minus 1/4. So I'm going to say 3/7 minus 3/7 minus 1/4, and then we take this, we give to the granddaughter 1/4. So what we're gonna do, we wanna make we wanna subtract. So if you wanna use a calculator, the law you can use, but I would never encourage people to use a calculator. It's better to use your normal calculation. So now the denominators are not the same. So since they're not the same, don't say 3 minus this. No, it's unacceptable. You only do that when the denominator have the same number, like here. So since they're not the same, so the first step you have to make the denominator the same. How are we going to do this? Start with this number, multiply here. So 4 times 3 equal to 12. Which sign? Or minus. Now you come here, 7 times 1 equal to 7. So since the denominator are not the same, so what you do, multiply these two. 7 times 4 equal to 28. 28. So now you can subtract because the denominator is common. 12 minus 7 equal to 5 over and then over 28. This gives us 5 and then write the same denominator. So it's going to be 5/28. So our option here, let's say, so this is what he's going to be left with. In other way, he did not count. So they say part of his estate that is not accounted means, in other way, what he left with. For his given as a fraction is, so given as a fraction is this one. So this is our final answer, 5/28. Now let's go to question number 6. Let me just wait to make a space, and then we go to question number 6 quick. 6 quick, okay. The second sorry. Yeah, it's very hard today. So question number 6 is very easy. So let's say here, simplify. So before you simplify here, I want to show you some little rules for exponential, okay? So exponential. Okay. So if you have, let's say, x, and then here you have a plus b. So mathematical, this MSA is acceptable to say, this MSA, take this x to the first power, because this is the base and this is the power, but all of it is exponential, like m. So this is the base and this is the power, but all together, so this is the power, for people who don't know, and this is the base. But all of them together is called exponential. Exponential or exponent. Okay, now, so we're going to say x, take this base and take with the base power. And then you say multiply, and then take this, and then say x, and then take with the second power. So this is very acceptable. Just like somebody give, let's say 3, and they say m minus, let's say 2. So this time we say 3m, and then we say multiply, dot meaning multiply. When you write dot, that is multiplication. So you say 3 now with a -2. So this time we say 3m. So whenever you have exponential with the negative power, it's not good to leave your final answer as a negative exponential. So what we're going to do, man, I'm stretching, I'm sorry. So what you're going to do here, So you see this number here because it has a negative exponential. Otherwise, you leave it how it is. So I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna bring to the bottom. Take this to the bottom. It's gonna become 3 and it's negative power, right? So it's gonna become positive power. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna be your final answer because it's not good to leave your final answer with a negative exponential. So now let's solve this one now. So now I think we'll be able to solve this question now. Okay, solve this, man, easy. Okay, so now we will say I'll do the same step. Let me start with the numerator. So numerator, the one on top will say, so this gonna be 2. Man, this pen is finished, man. Come on, man. So 2 power n, and then multiply. Oh, it's also finishing. I'm gonna have to get some pen. I'm running away from pen, like a pen. Okay. So 2 power n, and then we multiply 2 power 1. 2 with it power 1, and then we over now. 2 power n multiply 2 power negative. See this negative 2 power negative 2. So this time I say, look. So before I continue, look, since there's a multiplication here, only if there's a multiplication, and see these are the same thing, so I can just cancel them because they're similar terms, and it's on top and the bottom. You see what I'm saying? Just like if somebody gives 3 over 3, it's like 1 and this is 1. So this is going to be 1 and this is going to be 1. So it's like 1 times 2 power 1 is 2 power 1. 1 times 2 power negative 2 is 2 power negative 2. So I'm going to do the same trick here. I'm done, but I'm not going to leave my final answer lightly. This is unacceptable because the denominator has a power of negative. So you don't want to be left with a negative power when you finish your question. So since it's this negative power, so for now, it's not going to go to the bottom. I'm going to take it to the top. So whenever you have a negative exponential, if it's at the bottom, take it to the top. If it's at the top, take it to the bottom. So on top I have a 2 power 1, but a 2 power 1 is like a 2, just a 2 itself, 2 power negative 2. So now I'm going to say, I'm going to take this to the top. So it's going to become 2, but the only thing I'm going to change is this sign here. So instead of becoming negative 2, it's going to become positive 2. So now 2 times, dot means times. 2 power 2 equal to 4. 2 times 3 equal to 8. So now all this stuff equal to 8. And that's going to be the final answer. Easy, man. We out. It's just a waste of time. When you do this question, it is easy like that, man. Thanks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I believe in learning from how to do things. If first time, make sure you subscribe, and you know, you can just go and do donation to our Patreon page. I have a Patreon, I have a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? I have all the means of donation because to make this project going, you know, any type of donation, the little that you think is too small for you, it could make a lot of change. And thanks a lot for all your time, you know. Subscribe, don't forget, share this video, circulate to a lot of people, you know, because the meaning of this project, this program, is to help as many as we can. Okay, it's not only for one person or two, because you might think it's not helpful for you, but for somebody next out there, it could be very, very helpful. So thanks a lot, man. And you know, any donation that you did to me, it means so much. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Go to our Patreon page, go to our GoFundMe, because we need to have a lot of things. We need to put them together, like camera, you know, and a lot of equipment, so that we can improve on, you know, a lot of angle, a lot of aspects of these projects, you know. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate and I love you. Peace and love. Bye. You know, this is one of my students of knowledge. You know, she wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kali.
Yeah.
I go to South Primary School.
Yeah, China Wabantu.
China Wabantu.
China Wabantu is everywhere, right? So this is my other student. His name, what's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, yeah, he's grade 11, man. So his aim is to score distinction, right? So you promise I want you to score distinction this time. And what's your name here?
Joshua.
Joshua, how much you promise me to score this time?
Distinction.
Distinction. Yeah, so China Wabantu is everywhere, man.
China Wabantu. Everywhere. China Wabantu everywhere.
Everywhere.
China Wabantu.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you had to give advice, which advice would you give to the people or to the students?
Trust Amish.
Why would they trust me?
No, because it's really good. They actually has helped a lot. I redid first year for maths, was my own fault, but also I didn't know a lot of the work. And Hamish said lots of hard questions, and it's demotivating sometimes to do the harder stuff. You like just want to get done, but it's the hard stuff that makes you realize the easy stuff is easy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Thank you, and wish you all the best with your hard work. And I just want to say we appreciate you, and I have achieved like 93%. Sanbonani. This is Emma Onokula Wamkizis Mongo. I live in Devon in KwaZulu-Natal, and I was born in KwaHlabisa in KwaZulu-Natal.
Hello everyone, this is Uketele Nomvalo from Air Johannesburg Midrand. I'm studying through uni. I would like to thank Mr. Hamish for helping us so much. We have actually got 90 to 100% on that. Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Siyabonga.